other night. Oh, it's gonna be a cold week this week, so trying to keep the shop warm. We gotta do firewood tomorrow anyway, so take the time we have and get some work done in the car. So we're gonna start doing some more of the sheet metal and stuff and everything else. Try to get some of the sheet metal running up the back here. This big piece, section of it's going to be the roll pan, with the way the bend is, what matches for down there. I'll try to get this side all finished up so we can skin it, and then get on the other corner and finish that box in there as well. Maybe we can get at least one outside skin or the roll pan in, depending on how long this is going to take. So let's get chopping some metal. Alright, so we get the next little piece all bent up. We're going to shove it down in there for the first piece, and then we'll make the next piece. Alright, so that's where the piece is going, is in here. So we'll get this whole seam all welded in, and then we'll make this little piece over here. Get this corner filled in as well, and then we can put the hinge in, the next top plate, and the plate will come up for the door. And then we can build the wall and everything else for the inside of the bed. So we get that welded in. Alright, so we got this piece in. This is all straightened. So now we can make this piece that goes across, so we can put the hinge in, and the piece that goes up, so we can make the door. So we'll get that piece made next. Alright, so we have the door in. We have the hinge welded in. So we'll make this other piece and get that in. Then we can move on from there. Alright, we got the next panel going in. Door is starting to look good. So we'll get this piece welded in, then we can do the little patch piece. So that's next. The inside's almost done. Alright, so we found a piano hinge. So we cut it down so it can fit. So we'll get it welded in, and then we can have the door open and shut for the panel, and we'll finish that with, I think, the hooky thing there, right? The tie down hook, we'll get that put in there. Hopefully. God, this thing doesn't want to focus today at all. It doesn't like the cold. So we'll get that welded in. So got the next inner sheet. This sheet goes in between the outer sheet and the inner sheet. This is to keep everything inside the pocket so it doesn't fall out the bottom if I put like jumper cables or anything else in there from the door. So we'll get this all backed up around the edge and then inside from through the door, because that's the only way I'm gonna reach. And then we can try to make the outer panel. I think that will be next after we fill in that little hole. We are getting closer to this side, being almost done. Woohoo! Alright, so we got that all welded in, all around the corners and everything. We'll grind that down a little bit later. Still have a little bit of trimming to do on the edge here. I don't know how much, but it's like the next piece will have to go in. After we do this piece, see how this goes. We are getting there. It's got a whole inside panel, so we can store a whole bunch of stuff in there besides just the battery. So that is good. Oh, see if we can get this side skinned almost. Alright, so we got this hinge all beat down and folded over. So now we get that in place. Take out that bit. Alright, so this isn't looking too bad so far. We're definitely getting there. I mean, we got a lot of work to do for everything else, but this is definitely a start. Like, trying to get this edge rolled in. We still got a lot of work to do. We almost got that line to match up with that, so that's pretty good. And this line for here, so we're still matching up. We're pretty close to where I want it. Probably do a little arc there for that spot, and then new sheet metal down here. Tie this all in. Then we can get on this corner. But so far, we are getting there. Trying to get this all blended in. We're getting pretty close. And then it's just stretching this back corner, moving that down, and then cleaning all this up and getting it in, capping it. Looks like we get to keep the stake pocket a little bit, so that should be fine. I might put something inside underneath before we completely weld this in. That's pretty good. Oh, we're getting there. I'm gonna find some more sheet metal. Almost out. Man, I got a little bit there besides that fender for the other side, but I need some more for down here in this upper corner here. So we'll search around later for some more. And this upper cap piece, that's why I have those, so I can cut that piece in half to stretch this upper corner and blend it in. But for the back of the taillight coming in so far, we're getting there pretty good. So this is nice. Got the box all done for inside. So we can get to the battery, we can shut it. We'll add our little doors. We still have to finish that little piece, but this is a good start for tonight. Tomorrow we'll get on this side and try to get this pocket all cleaned up and put back together. I got one piece for here so far. Ain't gonna be too bad to do this side because it's just gonna be a smaller pocket, so we can just keep the jack in here. So that'll be good. And then once we got these inside corners, then we can do the roll pan and all that. So starting to get in there a little bit at a time. Just so much metal work. So see how much more we have to fill in coming down the whole side. It's not much, but it's enough. It comes down. And we got everything in here, so then we'll have to tack everything all the way down for this pinch line seam, what we're putting in, and get it to fold over a little bit more and open up so we can get the taillight in and out. And then we can fill these gaps in, get that all taken care of. But it's starting to get there. A little bit at a time. Oh, it's definitely getting cold out now. I can feel it.